the motivation when people are losing, all these people who come out here and talk about how great they are, and I see it all the time, it makes me sick, man. Get real with yourself. People cannot relate to you, man. You are unfucking relatable. When you come out here and say, hey, man, I'm the baddest motherfucker to ever live. Okay, great. Well, what am I gonna learn from you? You learn from people who are willing to tell you, this is where I started from. This is how much I fell on my fucking ass. This is how bad I used to really be. I still have those moments because why? You're human. We're all jacked up, man. We're all jacked up. And that's what makes my story relatable. I'm willing to let you in to see I'm decently successful now. But I didn't come out like this, man. I didn't come out. That's the story. Is you have to give people just a little bit of hope. There's no hope when they just see greatness in you everywhere. You have to be able to get yourself down to a level of check it out, man. There's hope for you. That's all I'm trying to give you. Just a little bit. So, life's all about time management. So, I'm driving from Las Vegas to San Diego, and the traffic got real bad. So, got bumper to bumper. No one's moving and shit. So, I'm doing 2-a-day runs right now. Run in the morning, run in the afternoon. So, I plan on getting to San Diego, getting my run in. So, instead of getting all poopy pants and feeling sorry for yourself and getting all frustrated because life has come at me, I decided to pull over because no one's moving anyway and utilize this time to get my miles in. I'm not saying do this. I'm not saying do this, but this is what I'm going to do right now. So, utilize your time wisely. A few years ago, the Navy SEALs designed a program called the Buds Prep Program. In my last 2 years in the military, I did 21 years. Mm-hmm. They sent me down into Great Lakes, Chicago, and we were training these guys to get ready to go to Buds, SEAL training, because a lot of guys weren't getting through. We thought this program would help them get through. Right. So these guys would leave our program studs, push-ups, sit-ups, swimming, everything. But the numbers were the exact same. So I was scratching my head, like, how in the world can these guys go through 2 months of this before they get to Buds and still quit? And I'm going to answer your question in a second.
No, go for it.
I started going back through my mind and realizing one thing. We were building bigger, stronger, faster quitters. Why is that? If you don't work on the one thing, the most powerful weapon in the world is your mind.
Yeah.
So the answer to your question is this. Whether it be physical pain or mental pain, we all have to start from zero with pain. And what that means is, if you don't go back, we all have something that bothers us. Mm-hmm. Everybody in this world is insecure about something.
That's right.
Something in life, whether it be your family, your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your wife, your husband, your kids, something has messed you up. And whenever you're in physical pain, even though you might not be thinking about that mental stuff that happened to you, your mind is thinking about it. All these dungeons that we've created, all these trap doors that our life has created. Most of the time we quit is because we don't have any mental tools to get us through the other side. So my whole thing for people is you have to examine, why are you doing it in the first place? What makes people quit so much in SEAL training and all other special ops training is the mind. It's always comfortable to sit there, you're watching the Navy SEAL show, Discovery Channel, you're in a 72-degree house, you have your lemonade, your milkshake, whatever, you're like, I can do that.
Oh, sure.
You're comfortable.
Although I'll say this, I never say that.
Well, some people do.
Yeah.
A lot of folks think, because it feels very comfortable in that comfortable environment.
Oh, totally, absolutely.
The second you get out there in that environment where it's 40 degrees, like in my third hell week, we had a guy die of pulmonary edema. Died out there in my third hell week.
Oh, no.
You have to really want whatever you're going for.
Yeah.
If not, all these questions that come up, like you said, how do you go one more step further?
Yeah.
Your mind's going to ask you all these questions. How can you go one more step further? If you don't have the answers to that, and I can't give them to you.
Yeah, that's right.
You have to know, why am I here? For me, when I was going through SEAL training, I was willing to die. So all these negative questions that kept on coming up in my head, I had the answer for them. It's those people that don't have the answer for those negative questions.
Right.
And if you can't answer those questions, you will quit.
You want to increase your confidence. I'll tell you what I think. What you do if you want to increase your confidence is you do jiu-jitsu. You work out, you get stronger. You read and you study and you learn and you get smarter. And then you practice speaking, and you practice speaking so that you can become more articulate. And then you practice some more. And then you do hard things. Things that are challenging. Things that are tough. And then you get tougher. You don't quit. That's what you do. And then you stand up straight with your head high and your chin up and your chest out. And at the same time, you also stay humble. Because you don't know everything. And there are people that are better than you are at some things. People that are smarter than you, and they're stronger than you, and faster and more athletic than you, and they have more money, and they got better looks, and they're funnier. But all that is okay. It's actually okay because there are things that are more important. More important than being strong and smart and athletic. More important than all those things. Things like loyalty, honor, will. Things like courage. The courage to stand and the will to keep going. And to do the right things for the right reasons. And if you know you won't give up, and you know you won't give in, and if you test yourself and you fail, but you know you're going to get back up again, if you know that, then you know that your character is strong, and that's what matters. And that right there is all the confidence you need.
We're watching people fail because we're afraid to hurt their feelings. By no means do I condone bullying. I think it's bullshit. But I will say one thing. I believe in the truth and telling the truth. A lot of us have loved ones, friends, people we see every day who are gaining weight, getting out of shape, not going to school, being lazy, but we're afraid to tell them the truth. Not being bullies, but afraid to tell them the truth. One thing that changed my life is my grandfather.
That's